Hello all, we are back with another podcast. Today we are going to discuss about ample of opportunities Indian MSMEs are going to come across in next 5 years. It is because of certain global developments. So today we are going to discuss the reasons why Indian SMEs will have these opportunities in the business world. What would be the position of Indian MSMEs vis-a-vis these opportunities, and what kind of strategies Indian SMEs have to adopt in order to deal with these opportunities and encash on these opportunities. The one and only reason why Indian MSMEs will come across this flood of opportunities is current change in geopolitical situation in our region. Post-COVID loss of reputation for China and Russia's aggression for war has actually led the Western countries to look for another alternative. They have sensed the need to reset the geopolitical balance in this particular region, and they are looking at another manufacturing hub. They are looking at an alternative to China. And India is the best candidate to contest for that. India has all character and credentials to become the manufacturing hub of the world. And that is where Indian MSMEs are going to play a very, very important role. These opportunities are going to flow to India in terms of foreign direct investment. India has witnessed almost 10 years or a decade of a stable government. India is a democratic country. India has the largest youth population in the category of eligible working population. And this is going to make India as the best candidate to become manufacturing hub. And this foreign direct investment is going to flow from Western countries. A lot has already started flowing. We have seen so many headlines where large companies are setting up their manufacturing base in India. And when they set up their manufacturing base in India, they require so many vendors. And they have a very concrete and organized vendor development program. As a part of this vendor development program, these organizations are going to look for partnership with small businesses. And these small businesses would be vying to become their partners based on their capacity, based on their experience, based on their technology, based on their expertise. This all is going to matter a lot. At the same time, all these large enterprises are also going to look for a very important credential in their to-be partners for their vendor development program, and that is going to be the information technology readiness of these small businesses. Why would these large enterprises look for information technology readiness from their partners who are small businesses? There are two reasons. The first reason is these large enterprises are already digitized. They have adopted information technology in its latest form. They are already implementing smart manufacturing technologies, robotics, IoT, and so many things which are emerging technologies. And they want their vendors to keep up with that. Another reason is even more important. They are basically going to exchange confidential, sensitive, technological or business information with their vendors, and they want that their vendors are capable enough to protect that information so that it is not competitively exploited. So how these small businesses will assure their large enterprises about their own information technology readiness. They will have to deal with it at two levels. One is external threat on their IT infrastructure or data. And that external threat could be in terms of ransomware attack or phishing or DDoS attack or identity theft. They will need to deal with these external threats. They will also need to deal with their internal threats, means their users might leak or steal the data over USB or over email attachment or over internet drives. They will also have to deal with the internal threats which can lead to data loss. Their user might intentionally or accidentally delete the data, or there is a disaster and all the data is lost. So they will have to deal with this kind of situations, and they have to ensure their large enterprises that their IT is so formidable and they can trust them for that. So can we say that IT is the only thing these MSMEs will have to prepare for to encash these opportunities? The answer is obviously no. There are more important things, there are higher priorities they have to deal with in terms of their operations management, in terms of their infrastructure upgradation, in terms of hiring skilled resources. IT is basically not a primary department which is contributing to the business of MSMEs directly. But IT is difficult or more difficult for MSMEs because they are not IT savvy in that sense. So how do they comply all these requirements mandated by their customers in data protection, in data theft prevention, in data loss prevention, in IT standardization, and focus on their core business? The solution is IT in a box. There are IT in a box solution which can instantly make small IT infrastructures compliant with IT standardization, data loss, leakage and theft prevention requirements. BLACKbox is a leading IT in a box product, and it has helped thousands of MSMEs to comply with these requirements and focus on their own business. Thank you.